Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I'm the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages to see what you guys need to be aware of, you know, what's going on in the energy. Hope you guys, you know, ascend your energy to the highest vibration, things of that sort. I'm also getting from spirits, please do things to keep yourself in a high frequency, because people right now are really trying to use tactics to keep you in a lower frequency. All right, there's a lot of like fear going around the collective right now. Okay, a lot of people wanting to put you in a state of fear. All right, a state of procrastination. I'm also getting that. All right, so the spirit of delay is heavy around the collective right now, so you guys have to be very mindful, because you guys are making so many breakthroughs and so many shifts. There's just a lot of people in fear over this, and fear over what is truly alchemizing for you guys. Okay, so I'm getting, do things to uplift yourself. Okay, do things to raise your vibration. I'm also getting, don't believe in the illusions right now, because the illusions are an all-time high. All right, the more people are fearful over your manifestations coming in, the more they're going to try to cast illusions over you, as if you're not there, as if you're not achieving it, as if it's not happening, certain things like that. Okay, yeah, justice. Boom, back of the deck. 1 through 3 on my timer. You're receiving justice here. You could do something online. All right, maybe you're doing something online here. All right. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Yeah, they don't want you to be in your truth. Okay, a lot of people, it's like a lot of people despise you because you hold a very much so truth frequency that really shines a light on all their demonic energy, on all their deceptive ways, all their tricks and schemes. It's like your light just overrides all of that. Okay, and it's just by you speaking your truth. All right, so you've been around a lot of energies that just don't like you being truthful and honest. Okay, they're like, why aren't you wearing a mask? Why aren't you trying to do the same thing that everyone does in society to, you know, like, I don't know, there's just an energy of like, you guys are picked from a crowd to not speak, to not how is it, spirit? Okay, let me rephrase that. You guys are picked from a crowd to speak truth. Okay, so your truth holds weight. Okay, your truth has a lot. It's like your truth, you like free others with your truth. Okay, you give others justice through your truth. All right, but we're going to clarify this message. Okay, Libra season could really be significant. We just stepped into Libra season. All right, so you could be getting a lot of justice this season. Okay, a lot of compensation this season. The world, yeah, you guys could be seeing, oh my gosh, my throat chakra. You guys could be seeing so many butterflies right now. So many butterflies. All right, that is a symbol of transformation. Okay, bridges could be significant. Okay, tunnels could be significant. Someone could have been doing something underground to, I don't know, I heard swipe the energy away from you or something like that. Yeah, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. Yeah, keep your vibration high, because you're in the energy of needing to celebrate, baby. Like, you're in the energy of like, you're done with the cycle. All right, this is your time to thrive. This is your time to live life, breathe air. Okay, I'm getting the iCarly theme song. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and be so wonderful. Somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. It's all for real, and I'm telling you this how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. Yeah, so Spirit is really saying you celebrate. Celebrate right now, okay? Because you have achieved, you've ended out a major, like, I'm out of breath. Like, it's not from the singing. I think Spirit is just saying, like, you ran a marathon spiritually. Like, all those battles, it's like you were running a freaking, like, a long marathon. And you could be winded now. It's like you're finally at the finish line. You're like, I did it, okay? So that's the kind of energy I'm getting from this. 4 for 4, you're really protected. Okay, you're heavily spiritually protected by a lot of angelic forces right now. All right, they're protecting you through this cycle. All right, yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting like, because it's saying, what's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. You got a group of people, could be up to 3 people here doing a lot of magic here, spell work, casting spells. These could also be people who are like really into occult studies. Okay, they're into that kind of energy. Yeah, they were trying to do spell work on you, all right? But you guys have closed out a cycle, all right? Clarify the world, Holy Spirit. Clarify the world. Thank you. Whoa. Yeah, okay, this came out in the last reading, 9 of Wands. Okay, so I'm not going to take these, but I'm just going to, because that was too many. So clarify the world. You did it. Do something to celebrate a job well done. The world. 5 of Pentacles. You close out a cycle. I don't know if you broke some sort of generational curse over yourself, a poverty curse. I'm getting people who are doing spell work to cause poverty, to make you feel isolated. 555 my timer. Yeah, major transformation. All right, they wanted you to be in this energy of left out in the cold, feeling rejected, abandoned, deserted. Wow. And it's like you have your own home right here with all these pentacles, all right? But they wanted you to feel casted out of your home with all this spell work. They wanted you to feel like you didn't have this pentacles, but all along, you just had to close out a cycle to realize the pentacles were there, okay? Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Yeah, these people wanted you feeling hopeless, all right? They wanted you to feel like you could never get there, all right? Somehow I know the world will change. Oh wait, that's not how the tune goes. I know you see. Meant to be and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there. You had to have perseverance. You had to have hope that you were gonna get there. All right. You dealt with a cycle. I feel like this was the divine really like keeping you in a cycle of learning a major lesson about lack and struggle and poverty, only so you guys can come out of it and have like this, be able to handle a blessing that's coming towards you. This could be like a very big financial blessing, okay? I'm getting that here. I'm getting like a cycle of recognition, online fame, or online notoriety, or something here like is going to shift for you guys, okay? And you had to keep up this hope, okay? You had to persevere even if you felt like you were in this energy of lack or poverty, okay? Times were tough is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay, so Spirit was really guiding you guys, okay, the entire time, but you guys were really, yeah, this could have also been mentality as well, which was this is how okay, your mind is so powerful. So if you're manifesting poverty in your head, that's going to be your outer reality, okay? And these people, I feel like a lot of people were working up with the spell work. They're conjuring up the spell work with witchcraft. That's, you know, them using the word of mouth, okay? To cast this over you guys. So you guys would think to yourselves, oh, I have a lack of friends, I have a lack of support, I have a lack of finances, all that to accumulate into your outer reality. Wow, Spirit, come through. Yeah, I'm getting, you guys were always you are always being guided by the divine to create a safe haven for you guys, all right? To protect yourself from these energies, all right? To rest in your cocoon for you guys to actually transform and evolve into this butterfly. I love this energy. All right. All right, let's see what else. Holy Spirit, what else? Ace of Justice. That's your freaking justice, my love. Ace of Pentacles, an abundant opportunity. Wow, this is like the divine handing you, like, it's just gonna be blessings upon blessings. This cycle is just gonna be, you're gonna be like, your head's gonna be spinning because you're gonna be like, wow, my life is so abundant. No wonder I had to go through all this. And this is why so many people were against you, spell work on you, casting all this word magic on you guys. Because this abundant opportunity is going to leave you so secure, so financially secure. Because it's a pentacle. It's like the world at your fingertips. This pentacle is going to reach every different factor of your life. And this is the cycle you're in. I'm telling you, the spirit of delay is all an illusion. Hey, you're getting justice. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. 9, 8 of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting that. This is the energy here. Stop overthinking and just do it. Don't delay. Don't delay. It's here. It's here for you, okay? You have protection. You feel like you're holding your head in your hands. You're like, ugh, maybe because you feel burnt out, or you feel just a little bit restricted right now. Maybe you just feel like you need to leave an environment or something here, or you just feel like you're being overworked, okay, in some way. Yeah, it says deadline today on her hands. So you feel like you've reached a deadline for something here. okay? But stop overthinking, just do it. I'm getting like the Nike sign, just freaking do it. Okay, athlete could be significant, athletic wear could be significant, okay? Yeah, brands could be significant here. Yeah, maybe you guys are at your office, your workspace, and this abundant opportunity is coming in. All right, with Pentacles, it takes time to fully manifest, but once it does manifest, it's very well rooted. Okay, so maybe your mental is kind of like causing this overcompensation. It's making you overthink or keeping you restricted. Like your own mind, again, your mind is very powerful. Your own mind could be tricking you into making this energy of feeling restricted. All right, and I get it. When you go through this poverty, Five of Pentacles energy, the season, all right, coming into a new season where it's totally different, all the opportunities are at your fingertips, your mind could play tricks on you, okay? And sometimes it doesn't have to always be other people as well. It could be your own mind that could be limiting you, okay? But it's important to take initiative and just do it because you're not in that cycle anymore. Two of Cups. Maybe you're overthinking about partnerships, connections with people. Okay, we have some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Okay, maybe you need to reconnect with someone here. Okay, maybe you need to reconnect with someone here during Halloween, October 11/11 my timer. Yeah. All right, this could be someone who's actually a part of your destiny or helping you on your destiny or something, or guiding you with this opportunity here in some way. Okay, I like this. I like this energy. I'm telling you, don't overthink it. Just do it. All right, if you feel you're being guided to start something, start a channel, start a business, start something here, do it. Okay, nothing is as hopeless as it seems. Even if you have I heard, even if it feels like a long shot, or even if it feels like it takes time, or you're going through like a period of stagnation, keep the faith. Keep the freaking faith, you guys. Four Cups. Okay, yeah, try not to be picky. Okay, so I'm getting here I think this is someone else's energy. Okay, I'm getting here that people are feeling very apathetic because you're receiving this. Since you closed out this cycle here, you have a lot of people feeling depressed or feeling like they missed an opportunity with you. All right, you have people feeling very discontent. All right, because they were being picky. 12/12 my timer. They wanted you to be in this energy of always settling. Okay, always throwing yourself at them, or always wanting you to always kind of be succumb to their antics, succumb to their games here. But they're feeling very, very yeah, they feel like they missed a major opportunity here. They feel very apathetic towards your abundance, okay? And I'm getting like, this could be the energy that could be 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer. I'm getting that this could also be what's like, because people can unintentionally send you stuff, even if they don't actively go out of their way, because some people do, to like try to do word spells on you and cast magic on you, whatever. Even if they're not super into the woo-woo occult stuff, they still do that without noticing. But unintentionally, people like with their mind can also create an energy, because energy can never be created or destroyed, only transmuted. Okay, and a lot of people in their mind could be creating and conjuring up something so negative towards you, okay, out of their own jealousy, envy, whatever it is that stirs up within them. And I feel like this is an energy of people feeling like they missed an opportunity with you, feeling discontent about your abundance coming in. All right, and they couldn't stop you or block your abundance, even though they try to make you feel rejected, feel deserted, feel left behind. And I'm getting that this energy they're trying to send towards this new cycle here, all right, to kind of keep your energy in like a over analyzing, overthinking, like in that past cycle where you had to just really kind of, you just were in this energy of restriction. All right, maybe your opportunities were limited. Okay, you didn't have a lot of places, you didn't have a lot of things, you didn't have a lot of people to really go to. Okay, but I'm getting that that's really shifting. All right, clarify. 4 Cups, Holy Spirit. Toxic witches. These are toxic witches who are doing this. They're sending this energy out into the universe, into the frequency. I'm telling you. All right? Be cautious of those who take more than they give. Like I said, they wanted you to overgive. Thank you, Spirit. This confirmation, I'm so connected right now. Yeah, they were in this energy of wanting you to overgive to them, okay, wanting you to settle, wanting you to be dragged down 14/14 by their spell work, by their antics. Like, these people had a really big head, and they thought that they can just, you know, take your opportunities, or they thought that they can just try to keep you in this energy of like, oh, well, you need me for these opportunities, you're gonna need me for this, you're gonna need me to do this, when in reality that was never the case. These people wanted you to be in this energy. Look, you see how there's these two witches here who are like together, they look all friendly, look all fun, and they have this person there to take their energy as this power supply, by the way, and they wanted them to feel rejected, left out, casted out here, so that they can siphon off that. Judgment. They're under judgment. Back of the deck. All right, 2020 could be significant. All right, you see 20/20 vision, okay? You can have an eyebrow piercing. Someone could like the color blue. I'm seeing a lot of blue in this energy. Feathers could be significant as well. Blue flowers could be significant. You opened a window, okay? It's like, to me, that's giving me like, you opened a fresh new door, all right, for something here. You opened a fresh new opportunity here. It's like you knew that you needed to leave these energies behind because they were not going to help you. They were only going to drag you down and make you think that you needed them. But you don't. You really don't. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I just saw, and I'm just going to confirm this really quickly, because I just saw yesterday when I was in like a coffee shop, there was a sign that specifically said, you are on the right track. And my eyes felt guided right to that. So they're under judgment. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. All right. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. All right. Yeah. These people are just very emotionally immature. All right. These people still have a lot of maturity that they need to catch up on here. All right. Yeah. Queen of Wands reverse. You were dealing with a very toxic, jealous witch energy. All right. This is someone here who is very condescending, but they're also just very conniving. All right. Very, very sneaky. And they're very jealous. They're very jealous, but they're also under judgment for this immaturity that they had towards you. They're very childish in the way they acted towards you here. All right, 3 of Wands reversed. They're not getting what they wanted. They expected you to. I'm getting that this is also how they can siphon off your energy. All right, sneakily, is by making you feel like you needed them for some abundant opportunity here, when in reality it was the other way around, or it was because they were taking your energy as a way to receive something here, okay? So maybe like destiny swapping, okay? That's kind of the energy I'm receiving from this. But yeah, they're under judgment for this. I'm telling you, the divine has your back. The universe has your freaking back. Like, if you think sometimes that you're feeling like the universe isn't for you or whatever, it's these people sending this energy of delay and lack, all right? Making you feel like you're discontent about what's coming in. But it's like, it's literally right here, all right? This new cycle is here, all right? New opportunities, new ideas, new creations, like all this from a past cycle here that was keeping you limited, keeping you imprisoned in the mind. That's all because of these toxic witches, all right? These toxic witches here, okay? And I'm not just saying like totally not take accountability, because obviously like through those circumstances you had to learn more about yourself and get yourself out of this energy of like dealing with like feeling those abandonment wounds, or feeling like you weren't worthy enough to have these kind of connections in order to gain abundance, certain things like that. Like, you don't need these people. And I think that's the divine's way of showing you, like, you guys were the ones all along. You guys were the ones with the abundance all along. And these people were jealous and envious, so they tried to trick you and deceive you into thinking that you needed them. Dang. Spirit is really, yeah, a divine channel over here. Okay. Okay, let's clarify some of these. Yeah, your creations, your investments here. All right, someone could have been using technology to try to either manipulate the energy or try to take your ideas, steal your ideas. Okay, I'm telling you, this Libra season is really shifting everything here. All right, I feel like this Libra season, you're gonna see for your own self the judgment that's being these people are having. Like, they're actually going to be facing a lot more judgment here. Or maybe you weren't able to see the judgment that they were being faced with, but I feel like now Spirit is really going to show you. You're going to witness people's karma, okay? Because this is like, it's your season now. Now they have to be in this energy that they projected out onto you, because you are what you project. All right, let's clarify the world. 5 of Pentacles. Clarify more of this energy. Very clear message. Very clear message. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So I feel like you're also being vindicated in this season. Okay. You're being seen as someone who's sweet, compassionate, innocent. It's like people are seeing you for who you really are. Wow. You had an impersonator here. And you have people who are trying to impersonate your character. It's like they wanted to be toxic in your energy. They wanted to downplay you. They wanted to undermine you, say all this stuff. But in actuality, they were impersonating you because they really were jealous of the divinity and the divine favor you have. So they wanted to take your essence. They wanted to swap your destiny. Just very low down energy. And this is why the divine was showing you to be rerouted, redirected, because you didn't need these people in your energy anyways. That they were just going to siphon from you and make you seem like you weren't the prize. Oh, honey, that's not how it goes. Okay. Clarify sweet, compassionate, innocent. Alluring. Yeah, I feel like you're entering, it's because your energy is automatically like a magnet to what you desire. All right, you're in a very enticing energy, okay? A lot of people are very attracted to you guys right now. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with divine vindication. All right, you being divinely vindicated. Like the divine is showing people, giving people signs and synchronicities. Hey, this person was innocent all along. All right, these people just did this because they had their own envy, their own reasons. All right, to do this. Yeah, sending you chaos magic, all the spell work. Confirmation, chaos magic, this cult and coven. Okay, again, it could be like the power of 3, like 3 witches, because I saw 3 and the other deck as well. Trying to bind your love life, your finances, all those stuff. They're trying to bind everything for you guys, okay? And your light team has come through. Your spirit guides have come through because someone was trying to take your investments. Could be a sibling, or someone could be involved in trying to affect your investments here. Huh, okay. Let's get a few more. Clarify. Sweet, compassionate, enticing. Yeah, I feel like it's like also the more like innocent, the more vindicated you are, the more people are very attracted to your energy, because it's like the glamour magic's wearing off. Like the energy that they were trying to sit in or trying to make you sit in, it's wearing off. Now it's coming back to them. Like you give what you get. Everything comes back around, okay? And these people didn't realize, because I'm getting that they wanted to keep on delaying this cycle to close because they wanted to keep on wearing your energy. Okay. Clarify, sweet, compassionate, and alluring. Just one more, Holy Spirit. So this is your cycle. This is your season of favor, vindication. All right. Yeah. This was a third, I'm telling you, this third party interference was a blockage. All right. They wanted to block you. Okay. This person was in the middle also of you also receiving things. Okay. All right, being seen, like someone could be doing beauty spells, glamour magic, whatever, all that stuff, so you wouldn't be seen as someone, as like a suitor, or someone to be court, or something like that, okay? Yeah, now someone's playing victim here. All right, so these are people who are now playing victim. They're in a lot of sorrow here because they know they stole. They know what they did. They know the decisions they made, all right? And a lot of this could have been through word magic, okay? Word of mouth, gossiping, trash talking you, lying about you, all right? Now they're trying to escape their karma here because a lot of people were, this is the thing, a lot of people were bribed by the devil, okay? The devil was saying, hey, if you do this, if you lie on the collective, if you lie about their character, you can have access to their divinity. You can have access to their inheritance. You can swap the energies. But the divine, the devil is a liar. The divine always knew what was going to happen. The divine baited these people into doing this because God's plan is so much bigger than what these conniving energies could even think of. All right? It's so much bigger than that. I'm telling you. Okay. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio season, baby. Okay, so I know we're in Libra season, but I'm telling you, Scorpio season is going to be a big break for you. Okay, maybe you guys are preparing through the Libra. I'm getting like Libra season is all about justice, vindication, karmic skills balancing out. Scorpio is going to be about this transformation, like epic proportions. Like you're going to go through such a big transformation that like so many opportunities are just going to be knocking at your doorstep. You're not even going to need to chase these opportunities. They're just going to be knocking at your doorstep. Wow. Okay, because you remain determined. Okay, and you're very intuitive, so it's like you knew. All right, you knew all along. Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, this transformation is shocking so many people, or it's gonna, I'm hearing it's gonna blow people out of the water. Okay, this abundance, this opportunity here, I feel like are gonna really shock people. It's gonna be very unexpected. They're gonna be like, huh? The collective is what? The collective's doing this now? The collective is there now? What? Like someone's really gonna be shocked about this. All right, and I'm getting, don't overthink it. Just do what you gotta do. All right, because you have the power. All right, you have the power to shift because you're in this new cycle. I love it. All right, what is this Four of Cups all about? What is this Four of Cups energy all about? Wow, union, fraud. So someone committed fraud under your name here. I'm getting maybe to try to take a divine union from you. What's this? It says try not to be so picky. So maybe someone that was like, maybe someone was trying to also send out the energy to like send you false lovers so you wouldn't go into a divine union. Clarify union. Yeah, someone is unhinged. I'm telling you, someone could have tried to get into a divine union of yours because they wanted to claim you as someone who was unhinged or not, or crazy. Okay, there's someone here who wanted you to seem like you're crazy. Okay, you're a spirit guide. You're an angel in the freaking human flesh. Like what? Clarify union and unsnapped unhinged. Crazy. Or this union has people going crazy over. Yeah, so someone could be, yeah, a lot of these people who are very toxic in your energy could be very much so like feeling very unhinged by this union taking place. All right, Sagittarius season could be significant. All right, yeah, because game's over for them. All right, they're playing a lot of games, try to cause a delay here for something here. All right, but game's over. All right, they're fun in games, their plots and plans. Yeah, they're not prospering. They were formed, but they weren't prospering. Wow, back of the deck, it's judgment time because your destiny is here. Okay, this is a fated event taking place. Like, you see how she is holding this huge star in her hands? I'm telling you, it's all on your fingertips. You have this. And there was a copycat trying to take your destiny behind the scenes. All right, but they know they have to adjust to a certain, yeah, this is a narcissist energy. Okay, there's gonna be multiple people trying to destiny swap with you. All right, but I'm getting it's a copycat. Like, it's like a freaking entity, all right, that was trying to like destroy your destiny by trying to body jump in other people because they wanted your destiny so bad they were trying to copy off you. All right, where there's an adjustment here. Okay, you're adjusting, and this narcissist energy, they wanted to be, it's like, also I'm getting like power play, like ego wars or whatever. They wanted to be seen as like the divine's chosen one, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, all that sounds kind of grandiose, but you know what I mean. Like, they wanted to be seen as more important, the leader, all right, more assertive. In reality, like, the divine favors you. They could have tried to kick you to the curb or push you into a corner, make you seem like, oh, like she's nothing, like whatever, all because they knew your destiny was so potent and so big that they wanted it for themselves, and they were just envious that they didn't have that light upon them in the first place, but you naturally do. So if they do all these antics, all this spell work, all this magic to try to even look like they have your destiny, but they don't, because the devil is a liar. You're gonna have a fourth of even what you think that the collective has or is going to have. And it's like God is so funny that way, because God is going to even bless you 10 times more and in an even bigger way than they ever even thought that they can have, and like kind of just like show you off to them and be like, oh, so you thought that was something that the collective was going to have? Oh, no, honey, you got it all wrong. I actually was going to give them something bigger and better because of this. So be careful how you treat people. I think you're also teaching people a valuable lesson about how you treat people. Okay, I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that message resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments below if it did. If you want to book a personal, link will be in the description. Also, if you want to know more about me, link will also be in the description. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.